Oh yeah, Jason Nubbs. We're down here at Tulsa Raceway Park for the makeup date. We've had a lot of makeup dates this year. It's incredible. We started off, we all scheduled it. We're parents. We thought we'll take a little bit of the summer off, be with our kids. Hell, we're still racing in August. It's crazy. But Craig Ondrick, the beautiful FireBird, tell us a little bit about the history. We've been knowing each other for a lot of times, a lot of years. I know this thing used to have some big old fatties underneath it. You went more towards the small tire. The wildest, fastest man with a mouth and a paintbrush, Craig. Who that would be? That'd be Robert Beasley. I know he had a little bit of doing with the two-tone there. Got to give a shout out to my boy.
Yep.
Talk about the FireBird. We get asked a lot of questions about it. I've not had a chance to come over and talk to you. We talk a lot about it on the internet during the week, but just do a walkthrough quick on the car for us.
Okay. I bought the car. I think I've owned it for 10 years now. It was actually a Super Pro bracket car. 32/16 tire on it.
Right.
Electronics and everything in it, full package. Took it to a couple bracket races, and I decided this was definitely not my gig.
Watching paint dry. Yep.
Yeah,
Nothing personal, guys. Just a heads up, guy.
Yeah. And I hurt the motor in it, and I figured, I'm buying pistons anyway. I might as well buy blower pistons, and started off with the Pro Charger on it, and it's just been an evolution over the last several years. I've completely cut the chassis up from bumper to bumper, put a 25.5 chassis in it. Last winter I cut it up again and put a 25.2 chassis in it. 25.3, 25.2. It's got a Steve Morris built, they bought Chevy. We just put an F3 130 on it, been running the 121 F3, and it's got with the 121, I figured out it probably had low 30 potential, but with guys going teams on 275s,
it's pretty brutal.
It's not going to cut it. So I figured let's go back to the 130, which we did some testing with last year. So let's either step up or step out. So I'm gonna figure go back to the 130 on it. Try to get down to the teens with the car.
Right.
It's got a Mark Mickey built Turbo 400. Like you said, Robert Beasley at Tim's Body and Glass did the kick-ass job. Paint body on it a couple of years ago. It's got a Holley EFI system in it. We're running mostly the 275 stuff nowadays, because that seems like that's where things are going, with a smaller tire. But
we were talking about that, and just right around the corner. All right, race fans, we're down here at Tulsa Raceway Park. Take two. We're going to have a little bit of fun with this one. Craig Ondrick. We're smiling now because the canopies that was standing right here before, well, they kind of took off on us in the middle of the interview. So, hey, I think that was God saying, I want a better view of this beautiful hot rod right here.
Get some sun on her.
Get some sun on her, make her look good. Tulsa Raceway Park for the makeup throwdown race. Craig, it's kind of repetitive. We went over some of the stuff, but Steve Morris power plant that's in this hot rod, Mark Mickey M&M transmissions. The car originally, like we talked about before, it started as a bracket car. You decided you want to do some small tire racing. Todd Martin, just go ahead and shoot him. This is about the second take. Yes, that is how you bring a junior dragster to the drag strip. And he's making all kinds of fun. Just a little bit about the power plant and your reasoning on going with the small tire racing.
Because I'm a glutton for punishment. I like to get kicked in the nuts just as much as the next guy, I guess. No, really, it's been an evolution to me. Like I said, when I first bought this car, it had a 32/16 tire on it, and 10 years ago, everyone's going towards Outlaw 10.5, True 10.5, so we put True 10.5s on it, and I thought that tire is tiny. We're never going to go anywhere.
It's little.
It's little. Now it looks like a monster truck tire
compared to what they're running with. Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, to touch base with that, we watch. Krusty went and laid some 70s down last night. Outlaw 8.5 inch for him.
Oh, that's Toaster.
Toaster. Yeah. Did you ever think that? And we've been around this for 10 plus years. Did you ever think in just our decade that things would evolve as quickly as they have?
No, absolutely not. I mean, but the track prep has evolved. The electronics, of course, have evolved a ton. Tire technology's evolved. I mean, everything's evolved.
Right.
And you can do a whole lot more with less.
Right.
That's my motto right there.
Right, there he is. So it's an evolving project like me and Craig. The older we get, the more we evolve and become a little bit better people and human beings. But I tell you what, everywhere we go, I have a ton of people that love your Firebird. I'm glad we had a chance to stop and talk to you. Good luck this weekend. You're running in which class this weekend?
We're running Radio versus the World, and I think we're going to just double in Pro Street.
And Pro Street.
For good measure. So
You can never get enough at the racetrack when you got your hot rod there.
That's right.
All right, back to you, Jason.